Hi guys, welcome back to Waxing On. It's Friday and I've promised you something special today. Last year it seemed that my discount bin finds really were popular. People enjoyed, finding the things I found in unusual places. And today's a box set, so I'm kind of covering box sets and Christmas, of music I found at a church bazaar. And I'll show you the album. Actually, it's got a price tag on it of $2, but I don't know if that was the bazaar price or the price they paid before they got it. Something called Christmas Fantasy. You see at the bottom it says New Year's Celebration. It's on the Polydor album, or called Polytel here. Polydor put it out. Not available through record clubs. Popular back then. This is from 1997. And this one was just a fun album because of the people that were there. And again, nothing I expected. And for $2 or less, I mean, it was a great find. It's a 3D set. 3 CDs here. Let's take a look at number one. Give you some idea what I'm looking at. Number one, we've got Mary's Boy Child by Boney M. Let It Snow by Boys to Men. We Three Kings of Orient Are by the Beach Boys, if you can imagine. Joy to the World with Diana Ross and the Supremes. Frosty the Snowman, the Jackson 5. Winter Wonderland with Engelbert Humperdinck. Now, you don't hear much of him anymore, do you? Do you hear what I hear? Andy Williams. Andy Williams was a mainstay in the early 60s, I remember, with his Christmas specials. Glenn Campbell doing Blue Christmas. Jose Feliciano with Feliz Navidad. Jim Reeves doing Silver Bells. Aaron Neville, Oh Holy Night. And Amy Grant with The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Where else are you going to find an album with a collection of artists like this? So diverse, so unique. We're going from, Andy Williams, early 60s. We've got Jim Reeves, country in there. We've got Aaron Neville. We've got Amy Grant, the gospel singer. We're dealing with Diana Ross, the Beach Boys. I mean, it was a surprise and it was a real treat. Let's take a look at CD number two. And again, these all have the same cover on them. There's really nothing in the packaging. This is just straight up inside, nothing fancy there either, right? Straight up music. No details about the bands other than if you know the names of them or you research them, there's really no information other than what's on here. CD number two, we got Jingle Bell Rock with Bobby Helms. Brenda Lee doing Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. The Chipmunks doing the Chipmunk song, and boy, there's a classic. I'll tell you, I've included that in my in my Christmas concerts with the big band. We have a little solo section now and then, Christmas song. The Chipmunk Christmas version has been a mainstay for years in there. Everybody loves it. Perry Como doing There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays. Judy Garland. Boy, there's a flashback. Wizard of Oz, all that kind of stuff. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Ella Fitzgerald, a great jazz vocalist, doing the Christmas song. Then we switch into country, and it's Charlie Pride. Charlie Pride doing Christmas in My Hometown. Ed Ames, Away in a Manger. We got Mahalia Jackson, the classic gospel singer, doing Silent Night. Luciano Pavarotti, Adeste Fideles. White Christmas, Bing Crosby, and Mantovani, little easy listening string music, doing Santa's Sleigh Ride and Medley. Sleigh Ride, Jingle Bells, Christmas Song, Let It Snow, all of those songs. Again, how diverse a CD could this be? And it doesn't stop there. We got 2 CDs of Christmas music for you. And the third one, still called Christmas Fantasy, New Year's Celebration. So we take you right into the New Year's with a little background music that you can throw on for your New Year's get-together. The Grease Mega Mix featuring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. We talked about Grease a few weeks ago. The Bee Gees medley. We got YMCA by the Village People. Chubby Checker doing Let's Twist Again, and Chubby Checker also doing the Limbo Rock. Boy, crank those up for your New Year's party and see what happens. We got the Michael Jackson medley by a group called Unlimited Beat. Billy Ray Cyrus is in here. Billy Ray Cyrus with Achy Breaky Heart. I mean, boy, I haven't heard of Billy Ray in a long time. I think his daughter's kind of overshadowing him right now, but here's a flashback to his first big hit. The Emeralds doing Bird Dance. Harry Belafonte doing Vala Nagila. And Guy Lombardo with the classic Old Lang Syne. I may do Guy Lombardo in a few weeks. I got an album of his, but back mid-50s to the mid-70s, Guy Lombardo was New Year's. Yeah, he had it locked up. He performed every year. And it wasn't until Dick Clark came along with that Rockin' New Year's Eve and they started swaying a little more younger viewers over that way that Guy Lombardo kind of got phased out. But here's Guy Lombardo's version of Old Lang Syne. And again, that's a classic because he owned New Year's for 20 years and was on there every year doing this tune. Okay, a great, a 3 CD set of some very diverse performers, some very, I don't want to say unique songs, but songs you don't hear all of the time. And certainly the kind of players we have on here, you would never find in another package anywhere. And where did I find it? Church Bazaar. Secondhand stores, church bazaars, any place people are getting rid of some of their old albums, CDs, tapes. You're going to find some classic stuff in there if you take a few minutes and sort through. There's going to be some fun stuff. And that's it for today. Another box set, Christmas seasonal music to get you in the mood for the season. And just something a little unusual when we're talking about discount bin finds. Thank you for joining me this week. Everybody, I hope you have a good weekend. Take care. Thanks for stopping by.